So we'll lie down, we'll get comfortable, and I'll just like to take your focus onto your breathing. So we'll take those nice deep breaths in and out. Every time you breathe in, drawing that breath down towards the stomach, allowing it to rise. And then as you breathe out, just allow it to drop back down again. So just take one more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just circle the arms overhead. And we're going to interlace our fingers and we'll reach out to the whole length of the body. So point the toes, reach the hands, and really just try and make yourself as long as possible. Just focus on those deep breaths for a little bit longer. And then one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll gently release that stretch. And allow the arms to come down to shoulder height. Now let's bend the legs and bring the feet to the floor. Keeping the shoulders down, we're going to gently lower the knees to the right, taking them as low to the floor as we feel we can. We'll slowly ease back to the center and out to the left. Just going to slowly and gently take those knees from side to side. Keeping the shoulders down as you do. And we're going to add a little extra in if we can. So next time we drop the knees to the right, we're going to take that left knee towards the right elbow, still keeping the shoulders down. And we'll do the same as you drop the knees to the left. Right knee towards the left elbow. If it feels too much though, just stick with gently dropping those knees from side to side. And we can increase this movement again if we want to. We can try and extend the leg, taking the toes out towards the fingertips. Again, still keeping the shoulders down. And if it feels too much, don't worry. Just stick with taking those knees gently from side to side. Oh, excuse me. And last time to each side. Hold to the center. From here, I like to lift the legs. We're going to hug the knees in towards the chest. I'm going to bring that a little bit moving into our ankles by pointing and flexing the feet, so we've got the toes up towards the shins. We push them away again. And we can have a few circles into the ankles too, so we gently start to circle the feet one way. And we change direction and circle the feet back the other way. Slowly ease to the center and just let those feet relax. From here, we draw the knees slightly closer in towards the chest. And then take the feet towards the ceiling, trying to take hold of the inside or the outside of the feet. Aiming to try and get the thighs parallel towards the floor, or as close to parallel to the floor as we can, and as close to a 90-degree bend at the knees as possible. And if we can't reach the feet, don't worry, we just take hold of the shins. And we're just going to hold here. So as we hold, we just take those nice deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath in. As you breathe out, you can gently release the feet. And we'll hug the knees back in towards us. We can have a little rock from side to side. We're going to take the hands to the back of the thighs from here. And if you feel comfortable too, we'll gently just rock and roll on the spots. Slowly bringing ourselves towards a seated position. So we just started building that momentum. If we aren't happy to rock and roll, just gently bring yourself to a position. But once you feel we've got enough momentum, we can release the thighs. And either rock and roll to a seated position, or if we feel we can, to our squat. But from either, we're going to come around onto all fours, so we can take the hands back, or hands down and the legs back. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're just going to bring that movement to the back of the body. So as we breathe out, I like to arch the spine up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe in, we'll arch the spine the other way, pushing the chest down towards the floor. One more time each way. We're going to hold to the center. From here we're going to come into child's pose, so we can just slowly push the hips back towards the heels. We can release the arms out in front of us. We're just going to lower gently down towards the floor. And so allow those arms to go heavy. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to take the left hand, palm towards the ceiling. Now let's thread the arm through underneath the right. Just reaching out as far as you feel you can. Now if it starts to feel a little bit too intense, we can ease the left arm a little bit closer in towards us. And then just hold. If we want to, we can add a little extra. We can lift the right hand towards the ceiling, drawing the shoulder back. If that feels too much, just bring the right hand back down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lifting the arm, we can lower it back down. And then we can slowly untwist. We'll hold back to the center for a moment. And then we're going to do the same thing going the other way. So we take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, right hand, palm towards the ceiling. You thread it through underneath the left, reaching as far as you can. Again, if it feels a little bit too intense, just ease that right hand a little bit closer in towards you. Then we can take a deep breath in. If you want to add that little extra, we can add the left arm towards the ceiling, drawing the shoulder back. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you can lower the arm and then slowly untwist. ease back up onto all fours. And now I'd like to step the right foot forwards and outside the hands so we come into a lunge position. So here, left right knee is over the right ankle, right heel stays down. We squeeze the legs. Then we're going to lift the chest, still squeezing the legs. Now we're going to add a little rotation, so we're going to rotate to look out over the right leg. Taking the arms out, shoulder height. Just to squeeze the legs and hold here. Now this feels enough, stay here. If we do want a little bit more, we can lift the left leg, trying to reach back to take hold of the ankle and drawing the heel in towards you. Now if you can't reach it, don't worry, just keep the rotation and we can keep the back foot on the floor. Do be wary that left hamstring may cramp if you try into the foot. We keep that squeeze in the legs. We'll take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, if we've lifted the back foot, we can gently release it to the floor. We can slowly untwist. And we'll bring the hands back to the floor. We're going to step the right foot back, so we come back onto all fours. We'll do the same thing on the other side, so we'll step the left foot forwards this time, outside the hands. Kneeling lunge position. So left knee is over the ankle, the heel stays down. And we're going to lift the chest, squeeze the legs, and we're going to rotate to look out over the left leg this time. Again, we'll take the arms out at shoulder height. So it's enough, stay here, but if you want that little extra, we can lift the right leg, reaching back to take hold of the ankle. Again, if we can't, don't worry, just keep the rotation in, keep squeezing the legs. We'll take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can gently release the ankle. Allow the foot to come down. Bring the hands back down to the floor. We're going to step the foot back, the left foot back. Where we'll tuck the toes under, we're going to lift the knees, pushing the hips back and up into our down dog. The heels can be lifted, slight bend in the knees, pushing the chest towards the thighs. Now we're going to bend the legs, and I set the feet forwards and together. So we come into a forward fold. Doing our forward fold, slight bend in the knees to look after the hips, allow the arms to hang heavy. It doesn't matter if the hands can reach the floor or not. Keep the arms heavy, we're going to slowly start to roll up to the spine. Bring ourselves to standing. And then we'll slowly circle the arms overhead. We'll bring the palms of the hands together. And we'll add in our small back bends, so we'll arch backwards. Now as we do, really focus on that squeeze in the back of the legs and the bum. So we look after that lower back. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you can gently release the arms, allow them to come down to our sides. Here we're going to add in a little bit of balance. So we're going to take a slight bend into the right leg. I'd like to lift the left foot. So we're bringing it roughly in line with the knee, trying to get the thigh parallel to the floor. Now if you need to, arms can come out at shoulder height. We can bring the palms of the hands together at the chest. Whatever you need to help keep you balanced here. And if this feels challenging enough, please just stay here. If we do want a little bit more, we can take hold of the left ankle. With the left hand, we'll take the leg behind us, extending the right arm as we hinge forwards. If that feels too much, release it and just come back to standing on one leg with the left foot roughly in line with the knee and the thigh parallel to the floor. And we can take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently start to release, and we'll come back to standing. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We'll take a slight bend into the left leg, we'll lift the right foot this time. Foot comes roughly in line with the knee, aiming to get the thigh as close to parallel to the floor as we can. Hands to the chest, arms out, whatever's going to help you balance. And if you want that a little bit more, we can take the right leg behind us, taking hold of the ankle, hinging forwards from the hips, extending the left arm this time, and then holding there. Take a deep breath in, and as you gently release, put these back to the centre. Bring the foot down to the floor. From here we're going to take a large stride back. So you come into a nice wide stance. Now you're going to turn the left toes to face along the length of your mat, and the right toes are either parallel with the narrow edge, or we can bring them in at a slight angle. Try and keep the hips squared to the front, so we don't want them pointing to the side. We want to squeeze the legs to keep them facing forwards. We're going to come into our triangle, so we'll take the arms out at shoulder height. We're going to reach as far out as we can over the left foot, and then we're going to hinge down, bringing the hand to the inside of that left leg. Now here we want to make sure we keep the right shoulder square upon the left. So if you find the shoulders rounding over, we can't take the hands to the ceiling, lift a little higher, and really focus on drawing that right arm back, trying to draw the shoulder back. So you've got the hand directly above the other one, up in the air. So you get this nice stretch down the side of the body, but we're also opening through the chest. We want to keep the legs almost straight, slight bend in the knee. So squeeze the legs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're doing the ease back to the center. You can relax the arms for a moment. We do the same thing going the other way. So we turn the toes to face the other way this time. So right toes facing along the length of the mat. Left toes parallel with the narrow edge. We're in at a slight angle. Hips square to the front. So we squeeze the legs. Arms come out shoulder height again. We're going to reach as far as we can over the right toes. We're going to hinge down to the inside of the right leg. So hang to the inside of the calf or the ankle. And remember, we want to keep the left shoulder stacked on the right. So if you find that the left shoulder is rounding over, lift a little higher and really focus on trying to draw that shoulder back. So again, we get this nice stretch down the side of the body. We open up to the chest. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're doing the ease back to the center. We can turn both sets of toes to face the front. Let your arms and shoulders hang heavy. We'll drop the chin to the chest. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. It's a slight bend in the knees. We just roll down towards the floor.
slowly start to roll back up to standing. From here we can set the feet back together down one end of the mats. Bring the hands together behind us. Like to interlace the fingers, putting the hands down, straighten the arms, and draw them away from the back of the body. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, receive the hands back in towards you. And then gently release. Now we're going to come into a forward fold, so we're going to drop the chin to the chest, let your arms and shoulders go heavy. We'll slowly roll down towards the floor. And as far into that forward fold as you feel you can. And again, just allow those arms to hang heavy. Keeping the arms heavy, we're going to slowly start to roll back up to standing. We'll circle the arms overhead once we get to standing. Palms come together, and we'll end our back bend again. So we'll arch backwards, squeezing through the back of the legs, the bums, we look after the lower back. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we'll gently release. Allow the arms to come down. We'll come back into our forward fold, so chin to the chest. Little leg bend, roll down towards the floor. You're right to bend the legs. We're going to take the hands to the floor. We're going to step the right foot back. So we come into a lunge position. If you need to, the knee can come down to the floor, the right knee can. We've got the left knee over the ankle, heel stays down, squeezing the legs. We add another rotation, so we're going to take the left hand towards the ceiling, so look out over the left leg. Squeezing the legs as we do. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, back down to the floor. We can step the right foot back in. We're going to do the same on the other side, so we'll step the left foot back this time. So we come into our lunge position. Again, we come into a kneeling lunge if we need to. We squeeze the legs either way. Right knee is over the right ankle, heel stays down. Then we add in our rotation, so we look out over the right leg. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, hand will come back down. This time we're going to step the right foot back, pushing the hips up. So we come into our down dog. Now we're going to bend the legs, and I set the feet forward, and we're going to take them wide and into our squat. We're just as deep a squat as we feel we can hold. Try and lift the chest. Squeezing the legs. Remember, if you need to come up onto the toes, you can come up onto the toes. If this is as low as we can hold it, it's absolutely fine. It's wherever you feel you can. But we really want to squeeze the legs. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we can take the hands behind us and gently bring ourselves down to a seated position. From here, we're going to step the right foot either inside the left thigh, or if we feel we can take it over, we'll take it over the left leg. We'll use the right hand to hug the leg in towards us. We're going to twist it as far over the right shoulder as we can. Stand up nice and tall as we do. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we'll slowly untwist. We can release the leg. I'm going to do the same on the other way. So left foot either inside the right thigh or over it. And we use the right leg to hug the left knee in towards us, and we're going to twist. So look as far over the left shoulder as we can, sit up nice and tall as we do.
Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can slowly untwist and gently release. And then from here, we've just got some relaxation as you get to lie down. So once you've found your comfortable position, I'd just like to take your focus onto your breathing. So you take those nice deep breaths in and out. With each deep breath in, you want to draw it back down towards the stomach, allowing it to rise. And then as you breathe out, allow it to come back down again. If you want, you can just take your focus down towards your lower body. So maybe curl the toes down and just squeeze through all the muscles of the lower body, so through your calves, your thighs, your glutes. Really squeeze and build the tension into all those muscles. We'll hold it there. Now we're going to take one more deep breath in. As you breathe out, just release all that tension. Your legs sink a little bit heavier into the floor and the feet might just drop out to the sides. We can do the same with the upper body as well. We can clench the hands into fists and really start to squeeze through the muscles in the arms, shoulders into the back of the neck. And again, we squeeze and build that tension, we'll hold it there. take one more deep breath in. As we breathe out, we can gently release that tension. Now the arms sink a little bit heavier into the floor, and the shoulders might just drop away from the ears. And we can slowly start to bring some awareness back towards the body. So maybe just gently wiggle the fingers, maybe wiggle the toes. I'm just going to put a few small circles to the wrists and ankles. And if you want to change position, please do. Maybe you want to hug the knees in towards you, maybe you want to roll onto the side, whatever feels comfortable to you. And we'll slowly bring ourselves back to a seated position. From here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in as you do, just allow the arms to drift overhead. And as you breathe out at the top, we'll relax the shoulders, and we'll circle the arms back and down. We'll do that one more time, nice deep breath. As you breathe out, relax the shoulders, and we can circle the arms back and down. Awesome, my guys.